Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this game. I've probably said that in like the last 3 LPs I've done. Hey Cavdog, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Well, you're just a douchebag, and you talk like Charlie Brown a little bit. So, yeah, leave me alone. So yeah, in the last video, we did the first dungeon already. And yeah, it's a short dungeon. It's the shortest dungeon in the game by far. So yeah, now we're gonna leave the forest. There was somebody blocking the way here before, so you couldn't leave. But now you can, because they stood to the side, and you can't even see them because of bad draw distance, even though this is being played on a GameCube. Oh, you're leaving.
I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Cavdog, because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we?
Oh, my voice cracked in the middle of that.
I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
I have to do the Saria voice on the day that, like, my voice is completely and utterly dead. This is great. And a little tune plays, and Link just looks at his ocarina like, chicken sandwich? Oh, it's a chicken sandwich! You receive the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and use C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to blah 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 blah, and then use the C to start playing it. You can't skip this text also. I've tried. You can play different notes with A and 4 C buttons, B to quit playing, or to start the song all over again.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit.
Well, I probably won't, because in about 2 hours of gameplay, we're just gonna basically leave it in a moat and never touch it again. That's kind of spoilers, but, I mean, it's a memento of your best friend, the only person that cared about you in your village, and then you sort of just leave it in a moat while you're having some crazy drug trip vision about, like, a black and white dream, and a girl teaches you a song in the middle, and that song teleports you through time. Anyways, this is all spoilers. Hey, look, it's a giant owl. That's probably relevant to the story. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Today is March 9th. I have no idea when this video is going up, so this could be like a month in advance. I'm really not too sure. Oh, owl! Hoot hoot, Cavdog, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess here. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens, and L and R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will see the flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Why does it default to no? Why? Nintendo, what the fuck? Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 hoo. That was probably the most annoying voice I probably could have ever done for that owl. So I think I might auto-tune it to make it sound even more retarded. Yeah, so this is Hyrule Field. This is basically the main overworld. And, little tip. You can't get to the place you're going before nightfall. And if you try and go there during nightfall, they won't let you in. So you have to walk like this, which makes you walk faster, by the way. I don't know why they programmed that, but it's... whatever. So you have to walk like this in order to actually make it there in time before the moat closes. That moat is the same moat that you leave the ocarina in, by the way. This is another way of walking faster, too. Yeah, so you can see the sun setting, and, am I gonna make it? This is gonna be close. I thought it was way closer than I actually was. If you stand on the drawbridge as it's going up, you can get a bunch of rupees. I'm not gonna bother. I'd rather just, like, do what I'm supposed to do and then like get out of here, because I don't like this part of the game. The part of the game between the first and second dungeons it kind of feels like it's a little unnecessarily long. Hey, let's talk to this girl. She looks cute. I'd like to hit on her. Hey, your clothes are different. You're not from around here, are you? Dot 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 dot. Oh, not in this game too. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns the Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Oh, you seem so concerned, but at the same time, you're sitting there, like, bobbing back and forth to the music in the town, which is awesome, by the way. Like, that is some awesome music. Rock out. And it's the owl again. Oh my god. This freaking owl is stalking us. It's Stalker Owl. Why is your head upside down? Hey, Cavdog, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoo-hoo-hoo. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are on Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll have to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot, hoot, hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? Why? Why does it default to yes? Well, I realize you tried to change it from the last time, but whatever. Hoo, you were a smart kid. Go back then. Hoo hoo. Those awkward inflections just make them sound really awkward. Yeah, if you roll into this tree also, by the way, that was a very quick transition to night. Time passes normally here, as you said. I don't know if he actually said that, but that would be a general thing that you can grab from that conversation, because you're not technically in a town anymore. You're in the courtyard grounds, and it's different here. And there's also a very bad looking, obviously awkwardly 2D vine that you have to climb up there. Now, the quickest way to do this, and the only way to do this, I'm pretty sure, is you have to get caught by the guards here. I'm pretty sure that's the quickest way to get caught. But they'll throw you out and just knock you out of the gate. And now, there's singing. There's music. It's wonderful. It's the beat of life. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Tee. That sounds oddly sexual, and I really just don't want to know anything about that. I don't want to know about you incubating your eggs. What was your name? Malin. Yeah, her name is Malin, by the way. And I think she's supposed to be like a clone of Marin from Link's Awakening. Although I'm not sure which game came out first. I think Link's Awakening did, by maybe a couple years. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I never had Link's Awakening as a kid. I played it on the 3DS when it came out for that. But yeah, you basically gotta walk around this field and avoid the guards. And these guys are freaking blind. And that egg is required, by the way. You have to get that, or else you're not gonna be able to get into the castle. As odd as that seems. But yeah. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Oh, everybody loves the chickens. Chickens play a very important part in this game, because, like, without them, I would probably get a lot more game overs than I actually will. Now you will get game overs. There's rupees in this moat. Apparently there's rich people. Also, if you play the Song of Storms by that tree, you get, a hole opens up, and you can get a glitch where you can basically get all the gold skull tokens. Basically, this guy is sleeping, and we need to wake him up with the chicken. Now, I don't know why it's called a chicken in here, and all the other ones are called cuckoos or cuckoos or something. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yup, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest. I guess I fell asleep. Well, Mario, you really went bald, didn't you? You got really hairy arms. What? Malin was looking for me. I gotta catch it for her now. I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Oh, and I've run and flailed my really hairy arms. Like, holy crap. This guy's got ridiculously hairy arms. He's got welder arms, pretty much. It's basically the best way I can describe them. Because basically everybody I've ever seen that welds regularly has like these arms that are very, very tanned, and they have very dark hair on them. And that's because welding basically, like, it emits UV light with a similar intensity to the sun, except it's not really a similar intensity because it's way more intense because it's way closer. And it's basically as bright as the sun. So, yeah, like, whenever you weld, you get sunburns, and I know that because I have welded several times before, and I don't do it regularly, so I always get sunburns on my arm afterwards. You gotta wear big welding gloves, so it just looks really awkward because there's, like, a small section of your arm that's very sunburned, and then the rest of it is not. So yeah, note to everybody who's ever going to try welding, wear sunscreen beforehand, although you probably need like SPF 5000 because it's ridiculous. Now this is a castle courtyard. There's guards busting around here, and if they see you, although they're freaking blind, they will kick you out, so don't get caught. This is very, very easy though. When I did this in practice, I got caught like 4 times, and I don't know why. I think it was this guy right here, because I got impatient, and I was like, nope, better just try and skip this whole thing. This guy's kind of hard to see, and it's kind of hard to platform, but, oh crap, I think I kind of screwed myself. Well, I can go get a bunch of rupees now, so that's fine, and take forever. Dude, move, please. Dude, would you move more than about 3 feet? Please and thank you, that would be very nice. I said more than 3 feet. Dude, I don't know why, like, these guys seem to randomly move, like, half steps and full steps. It's really awkward. This one in particular, this one is the one that probably takes the longest, because you got these 2 guys here, and they generally move, like, off sync of each other, so, like, one will move 1 step, and the other will move 2, and then one will move 2 steps, and the other will move 1, and it doesn't synchronize very well, basically, is what I'm saying. This one's pretty easy. It's basically always timed so that you could just walk right past on the left side. And there we go. That's the whole guard dodging minigame. All done and accounted for. This is kind of a cool place, because, like, here, I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it, but, you shoot this window, a guard pops his head in. Hey, you don't cause any trouble. Throws a bomb at you. I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, I was gonna throw it at Zelda. He only does it once, though. So, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to do it. And you see Super Mario 64 pictures in there. There's Bowser and Mario and all those fun guys. Mario with a wing cap. So, if you've never played Super Mario 64, you probably wouldn't know that Mario had a wing cap in that game. And it kind of gets repeated in Galaxy a little bit. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? I need to give her, like, a really weird voice. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. No, I totally know what voice I'm gonna give her. So you have it? Just as I thought. I had a dream, in that dream the dark storm clouds would be billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out from the forest, parted the clouds and hit the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would have come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story. I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Well, you'd think he would know who his princess is. Like, Jesus. This kid's probably not retarded. What's your name? ... Kevdog. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Kevdog. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by my royal family of Hyrule. Please keep it as a secret from everyone. Okay, sure. The legend goes like this, and it's a secret to everybody. Referencing games from the 80s. I think it's from the 80s. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. Okay, this is the most annoying voice ever. I'm going to stop it. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Ooh, so it grants wishes, eh? I wish for all the women. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, It will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. Well, if I have an evil mind and I wish for a lot of women, are they going to be evil and take over the world? So the ancient sages of the Temple of Time protect the Triforce from evil ones. So basically, if you wish for a lot of women and you're evil, you're bringing about feminism. Is just basically the conclusion that I just brought myself to. That was a story, also.
That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with the stone wall called the Door of Time. Why am I looking through flowers? And instead, in order to open the door, instead you need to collect the 3 spiritual stones. The other thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time.
Gee, we just got an ocarina like 10 minutes ago. Could it be something to do with that?
Do you understand, well, the story I told you?
Yeah, I do. Thank you for not defaulting to the option that makes you repeat yourself.
I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize the man in there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop this voice because I'm going to get retrograde because of this now. Will you look through the window, Adam? Sure, why not? I'll look at people. Oh my god, it's the black guy that killed me right at the start. And I made that really racist joke. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far from the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was the prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. Yeah, he's evil, alright. So evil he knows how to play the organ. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Kevdog, now we're the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I don't believe you. You're full of shit, Zelda. Honestly, like, just leave me alone. Please believe me. My prophecies have never been wrong. Well, how many other ones have you actually had? Yeah, sure, I'll believe you. Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He's such a terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. And we got a piece of paper! You received Zelda's letter. Wow, the letter has the Princess Zelda's autograph. Somebody you've never heard of before, like 5 minutes ago, just signed a piece of paper for you, just basically saying like, oh yeah, this guy's legit, don't worry about it. I also love the weird camera angles that this game does. Holy crap, it's a dude that has boobs. What? Why does this person have white hair? She doesn't even look that old. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. I'm sorry, I'm taking my hormones right now. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role of the princess in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is the ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is a mysterious power in those notes. Now listen carefully. And basically, in traditional Zelda fashion, when you have to play a song, you play the background music. Now, Wind Waker didn't really tie with that theme as much, but this game definitely does. Basically, most of the time you learn a song, well, it's not most of the time, but it's like close to half of the time, it is the background music. And I don't know why they did that, but it's kind of cool because it's like ingrained into your mind. Like, you always remember what the songs sound like. Especially Zelda's Lullaby. Actually, not really especially Zelda's Lullaby. Especially the next song that we're... Actually, not the next song. The next song we're going to be getting. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of this castle. Why couldn't they just kick me out as usual? Like, they just throw me out of the castle. That's fine. I forgot where it put you, and this is very convenient, and I'm very happy that it put me here. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. Yeah, you really want to send a 10-year-old kid to a place called Death Mountain. You really want to do that? Really? At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. Yeah, sure, I guess so. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Why couldn't you just send, like, one of your military dudes up Death Mountain? Like, you're gonna seriously send a 10-year-old boy up Death Mountain. I don't know if Link is actually 10, but whatever. So we're not gonna be going there right now. We're gonna be going, basically, to the place that is straight, and going to go hit on that girl again. Because there's something we can do there now that I would highly recommend that you do as soon as possible. If you're doing a 3-heart run like me, watch. I'm gonna do this 3-heart run, and I'm gonna accidentally pick up a heart piece at some point. I should probably save my game too, because I'm 52 minutes into this game. It's not quite 52 minutes. I had to cut out some at the start, but like, I don't want to have to redo it. So, like, in case my game crashes, which apparently that happens with this. So basically, you want to come into this building here. This is the most important thing you want to do here. You want to talk to Mario, Balding Mario. Huh? I'm awake already? Well, it can't be. It ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malin back in a good mood. Oh, that wasn't the voice I was giving him. So, what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have, you're super special cuckoos. I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into that there gaggle of normal cuckoos. If you can pick out these 3 special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit, I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees. Want to play? Definitely worth your 10 rupees to do this, even if you have to do it like 11 times. I don't care. Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot at least 2 of them, and they disappear once you grab them, so I mean, you can always just throw them into a quarter. Holy crap, 2 for 2. Can I be 3 for 3? Is this one? Pick up the bird, Link. Pick it up. 3 for 3. Holy crap. I think that's... I've done that once before, but I think only once. He was just asking if I wanted to marry Malin, and I accidentally skipped the text. Oh, I was just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Oh, I'm proud to present you a sample of our very own Lon Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want. You got Lon Lon milk, but more importantly, you got a bottle. Holy crap. And it doesn't have the label on it the whole time. He puts the label on, and apparently Link tears it off as he drinks the milk. But this milk, very, very useful, and I'm going to hang on to that for a little while. You can also do something else here, which is sort of important. I mean, it's not required to beat the game, but it's required to do something, one of the cooler things. You gotta come over here, all the way over to the stable that... I don't know what it's not really a stable, it's like a sort of corral-ish thing with an open gate for some reason. And we talked to Malin. Oh, it's a fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you like the princess? Hee. Dad came home early after you found him. Hee. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, Fairy Boy. She's a horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Yeah, that's... Epona, that's the horse. It seems like Epona's afraid of you, Fairy Boy. Well, there's only one way to fix that. I don't know why I just covered that up. I probably shouldn't have covered that up. Yeah, let's talk to her again. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Sure. I'll get out my ocarina. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play this song with that ocarina? And again, you play the background music, but it's not playing that part of the background music right now, so it probably doesn't sound like we're playing the background music. But whatever, I'm rambling about background music, oh my god, fuck. I'm a fucking train, get the fuck out of my way. Holy shit. Probably shouldn't swear so much. Like 11 swears in one sentence. Yeah, so you learned Epona's song. Chicken sandwich? Chicken sandwich? Chicken sandwich. I forgot to say chicken sandwich when we got Zelda's Lullaby, but whatever. Maybe I can edit that in later. It's just, like, in the background, as I'm talking, just Link screaming, chicken sandwich? And yeah, the horse is just pushing us now. It absolutely loves us. So we could go and talk to her again, and she'd do some awkward comment about, like, oh, the horse loves you, just like I do. So let's just bone and get it over with. But we're, like, 11, so let's wait a few years. Yeah. You bump that tree, and there's another Skulltula there. If you hit this thing too fast with your sword, Link will walk into it and take a full heart of damage. So I definitely do not recommend, like, I recommend taking your time if you're fighting those things. Now that other building there's like the evil rancher. He's not evil now, but he's sort of just like sad, and he's like, oh, I have to do all the work, and this sucks, man. But yeah, like, he's there, and he's a character in this game. Let's walk backwards because it's faster. I'm very impatient about walking around the overworld. I won't be doing this later in the game because we're going to be getting something that helps us travel around a lot faster. And no, it's not the bunny hood like Majora's Mask. You can get the bunny hood, but it doesn't really do anything in this one except give you a stupid amount of money. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's a pea hat. I was way further off than I thought I was from that entrance. So yeah, we actually coming back over here to the forest, oddly enough. And if you're kind of wondering, like, what the hell? Well, I kind of figured, say hi to Saria, tell her how we're doing. Why the hell not? But, unfortunately for us, Saria's way out in the boonies right now, so it kind of sucks. Now, you can't do this. Like, you can't just go and get the Ocarina and then turn around and go and do this. You have to go talk to Zelda first in order to actually come here, which, it's kind of annoying because it's like, it sort of makes you backtrack, like, right at the start of the game. Like, if you're gonna make somebody do backtracking, I don't mind backtracking. In fact, I kind of like it in a lot of games. Like Super Metroid is like, it has good backtracking. But this game, like, it's kind of annoying that it makes you do this like right at the start. 30. Yeah, this is basically a target shooting thing. Contrary to what appears to be popular belief, this does not give you a piece of heart. Dude, this controller is like, it's so sensitive. Like, I'm moving it the very slightest bit, like, I'm literally just, like, poking it with no force with my thumb, and it moves, like, so much, and you have to be super precise with that thing. Cool, you're great, you scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give you a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. And he spits out some stuff at us, and it's just sort of, like, there in the air, and, like, Link just levitates it with his hands. That is a very good upgrade to get because probably going to be using quite a few of those in the next dungeon. Owl! Hey, over there! Hoo-hoo! Kevdog, good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoot hoot, I don't remember the voice I was giving this guy. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh! What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune, too. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? What the fuck, Nintendo? Seriously, why? If you're courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds that are coming from the forest. Hoot hoot. Yeah, I just kind of figured that this guy's really annoying, so I'm going to give him a really annoying voice. Now, this little trick that you can use of, like, listening to where the music comes out to try and find your way, like, you just listen for the music, and it's not, it sort of stops if you go that way, but if you go straight, you can still hear it. And if you try and go right, nothing, but if you try and go left, you can hear it. By the way, I have this way semi-memorized. I have the first little bit memorized, but after that it's sort of blurry. And yeah, like, that's really cool. I like how they do that. It sort of leads you in the right direction. This is like the first semi-tough enemy in the game, and he's not really tough. It's just more so annoying because he'll sit there and walk in circles around you and just sort of stall you out. But yeah, it's the first enemy that takes more than like 2 hits to kill, so... And I think it takes like... It's almost as many hits as the first boss, and it's more hits than the second boss to kill. Dude, kill you. Kill you with my sword. Holy crap, this wolf takes forever to die, holy crap. Yeah, and that opens the gate. I don't really need those seeds right now. Yeah, there's like these things that are oot and a boot, and they're just sort of sitting there. You can ignore them for the most part. I'm just gonna take the hits, because I'm probably not gonna die from it. And even if I get close to dying, I'll just drink my milk. Drink my milk, it's part of a healthy diet. Everybody should love their milk. I'm not sure, no, I don't think it's possible to make that jump without falling in the water. Yeah, but the real attraction here, which I'm actually gonna drink my milk now and just get an empty bottle. I probably should have gone to the village before this so I could get a second empty bottle, but you can come here and there's a fairy fountain. Now what's the appeal of a fairy fountain? These are fairies. They will revive you from the dead. This is the most important place in the game if you're doing a 3-heart run like I am. Why? Because I came here a lot. Like, this is the most convenient place in the game to go and get fairies. Because you get a song that basically warps you right here, later in the game. And, yeah, like, you could just come here. It takes like 30 seconds to come and get fairies. And if you get a game over in a temple, like for example, when I was fighting the final boss, I got a game over once, actually twice, and both times I came immediately back here and was like, hey, let's go get fairies. Actually, no, I only got one game over against the final boss. I got one game over against the final boss, well actually 2 game overs against the final boss, sort of, in the sense that like, it reached a point where I could no longer come back here. It was sort of the point of no return, but, yeah, whatever. And you come here, and who's sitting on that awkwardly placed stump? It's none other than our favorite green-haired, booger-hair lady with a fairy surrounding her, Saria! And she's playing her ocarina that matches ours and wearing a really short skirt. Dude, pull that down, you're like 11. This isn't like 2013, this is 1998, I want to say.
I've been waiting for you, Kev Dog. This is the sacred forest meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important to both of us someday. That's what I feel.
Oh, it will be. And I don't want to know about your secret place. You're like 11.
If you play the ocarina here, you could talk about the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me?
Yeah, sure. I will.
Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. My body is ready for playing this song. Because why not? Yeah, and you just basically play what is the background music. This is, in my opinion, the most memorable song in the... Wow, way to totally screw it up. This is, in my opinion, is the most memorable song in the game. It's probably the most catchy song in the game. It's not the best, but it's the catchiest, and it gets stuck in your head, which can kind of get annoying, but whatever.
Great, great! Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime.
I don't think I will ever be doing that in this LP. You never have to. It's just like if it's your first time playing and you need a hint as to where to go or what to do, you talk to her. You learn Saria's song. Chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna end that there. If you save and quit, you end up in your house, so that's what I'm gonna do. And next time, we will go to Kakariko Village and go to Death Mountain. Ugh. So I'll see you guys then. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.